Hey Amy, this is my entry into your contest, my favorite things. And I don't have a lot of beauty products that I, ramp and rave about, because last year I had a real expensive treatment done on my face. It's called a photo facial. Photo facial, and I had these really dark brown patches on my face that I had removed over a series of treatments. So because of that, I use the products, and the product is by Meso Aesthetic, and it has the cleanser, and they call it the milk bath, or cleansing milk. And then they've got the Hydra Vital Factor K, which is, the moisturizer, and then sunblock. And then the little jar, which I didn't grab, is to keep the brown spots from reappearing. So that's what I use for my face. Removing eye makeup, the Avon. There's a guy at work, him and his wife sell Avon, so I grabbed a couple of Avon products. And, Mitchum. Yep, I'm a Mitchum girl. And contrary to popular belief, my husband uses this exact same one. It works just as well for him, so it's probably the same stuff, maybe a different scent for the men. But this one right here is the Powder Fresh, but we usually get the unscented. Let's see, what else do I wanted to talk about? My favorite cologne, my favorite cheapy cologne is Sand and Sable. And I don't even know who makes Sand and Sable anymore. I've used it for such a long time, but every time I wear it, I get tons and tons of compliments. And then my more expensive cologne that I like is the Sensei by Gio Armani. I used to use one that just said Gio, but they stopped using it, and now I use Sensei. Okay, and as far as makeup products and that kind of thing, OPI. My salon only carried OPI products. I used OPI acrylic and the whole 9 yards. I was an OPI girl. I always had an issue with makeup, showing up in my wrinkles, and it drove me nuts. It looked cakey and whatnot. So I thought one day while I was watching those stupid info commercials that I would give Sheer Cover a try. And I've been using Sheer Cover now for, oh my gosh, I guess well over a year and a half maybe. And I absolutely love it. I love it so much that I'm going to demonstrate how to use it real quick, because I'm one of those kind of girls that I get up in the morning, I do my hair, my face, I'm out the door, and I don't touch it up again the rest of the day. I'm just not like that. I have friends that every single break they run into the bathroom and touch up their makeup. I don't have time for that shenanigans. It just makes me neurotic. Okay, so we start out with, and I just happen to get another thing I really like about this is I don't have to think about going and buying makeup ever, because I get it shipped to me every 3 or 4 months or something like that. I get brand new mascara. They've got this purifying cleanser that I usually throw in the shower that I use. There's some moisturizer that I'll use once in a while. This thing right here is a corrector pen. Now I don't use it that often because it's kind of like if you make a mistake you can touch it up. So without further ado, let me go real quick. Here's their concealer, and I like to use the light and the dark together, and I'll show you how quick this is, just like the commercial says it is, and it is quick. I always do my little dark spots here. I've never done it in this condition. I just kind of rub it in, get rid of the blend that in. And then there's a what they call finishing powder, and you put that over the concealer, and then you do it one more time when you're all done. So this goes all over. And I don't like a whole lot of fuss and muss and all that kind of shenanigans. I just don't have time for that. Okay, then we've got the color, and I use Mineral Foundation. It's called Nude. Little round brush right here, and I'm watching the time. And I think it's okay right there. And then they have eyeshadows right here, and I do like to play with some different eyeshadows. Like I got some Avons and other ones, but for the most part I'm pretty, you know, do the same thing over and over. I guess it's probably my age, and you know, I don't been there, done that kind of experiment thing, and now I do my makeup just to do it. A little highlight here. It's kind of weird doing this backwards. Okay, and then I'll do I still use Clinique's eyeliner pencil here, and as some of you know, I already have permanent eyeliner, so we're just gonna add a little bit here. Okay, and then what I do is I take my blush, and I still have not found the blush from Sheer Cover that I like, because I like a mauve. And I always dab a little bit. Almost out of this. So this is a Maybelline mauve that I've used forever. I mean, I'm sorry, not Maybelline, it's L'Oreal. Okay, then I use their mascara, which is kind of cool because I get a nice new mascara every 3 months. This is kind of weird. Look at that, 9 minutes. And then my Sheer Cover lip liner. I have no lips. Boy, doing this backwards is weird. This lipstick is a Maybelline Raisin. Ta-da! Finger comb my hair. I didn't grab my brush. I'm over.